It is the best hair decision I've ever made. Welcome back, beauties. Beasley here. You are new to the channel. Welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Listen, y'all, I need everybody to come on in the room. We have something completely out of my norms today, but I wanted to sit down and do the 20 questions lock Q&A with you all. So I remember before, I think I asked questions on Instagram before. I did not get a lot of questions. I ain't that popular. Okay, but I found the lock 20 questions on YouTube. I thought this would be fun for us to do. So I have the questions here on my phone. So if you want to hear all about my locks, then keep on watching. Alright, y'all, so we're in a different part of the studio, okay? We are in my living room. I wanted to answer some questions with you all. Not even answer. I wanted to do the lock Q&A. I've been wanting to do it for a while. So I want to go ahead and answer these questions for you all. I'm not sure if y'all are interested in my locks, but I did not start my channel. I have had my channel for a while, and I was natural when I started my channel, and I was natural for a while. I'm not even gonna act like I remember. So I decided to lock my hair in 2019, and to be honest with you, I just got tired of trying to figure out what to do with my hair, you know. So I was never really a big wig wearer. I got one good wig. I still got her. She's still around. But I just wanted to lock my hair. I wanted to try something different, to be honest with you. And I wanted to see how much I would love and like my hair even more. So that's really part of the reason why I like my hair. I wanted it for the convenience, but I also love the way that I saw people's locks. Like, I love the way their locks were. And I was like, I want to try that, and I want to see if I can do it. Because, to be honest with y'all, it's just hair. And if I ever do change my mind, I'm not combing anything out, but we're just going to cut this hair off. That's what I always tell myself. Like, if I ever do decide to not be locked anymore, then that is the case. But as of November 8th, we are 4 years locked. So I wanted to do these questions with y'all. I've always wanted to do this Q&A, but I was like, girl, what would, like, you know, I got a lot of questions about my hair. I still get a lot of questions about my hair, but I'm not an expert at it, so I wanted to just do something really fun concerning them. Locks are, I have to say, my locks are one of my favorite hairstyles I've ever had. So let's go ahead and get into these questions. So let's see. First off, I got my phone here because I did screenshot the questions. So let's see. If you want to answer some of them in the comment section, go ahead and do so. But I'm going to put the questions down in the description box so y'all can have those. So first question is, what method did you use to start your hair? So I use, they call them comb coils or finger coils, but they were coiled with the comb. So they were like basically like spirals. So I'll put a picture here, and I'm going to actually put the picture here that shows what my hair looked like when I first got it locked. And she literally just coiled them with the comb, and literally, that was it. I know you can do 2-strand twists. I know you can do extensions. You can do the sister locks. I have just locks, but I know now they do micro locks, sister. I guess sister locks is a form of micro lock. When I started mine, all I had was the comb coil. And it says, how many locks do you have? So I've never been one to count them. I literally just counted them the last time I went and got my hair done, like right before. And I counted 100. I think like 100 and something. I counted 100, but my stylist says that she thinks I have more, so I'm going to recount them for y'all. And I'll probably do that prior to I put this video up, so I'll put that right here on the screen. So we can just have an accurate count, okay? Okay, next question is, what method do you use to maintain your locks? I use a concoction that I created. It is rose water, aloe vera water, as well as like essential oils. So like peppermint, tea tree oil, you know, to help with my scalp. I use that in a concoction, a water concoction. I actually have a video of how I do that on my TikTok. My TikTok is Beauty by Beasley, so if you're not following me there, go ahead and follow me on there as well. But I did that concoction. I use it to spray that in my hair. I spray my scalp, I spray my locks, and then I follow up with an actual oil for my scalp and for the locks themselves. But I put that on after I've added moisture into my hair. So I basically just make sure I add moisture to my hair and I oil my scalp. That's it. Like, I try to make sure they're not smelling, they're not, you know, just make sure I maintain, you know, moisture in my hair. Even though I do have locks, that doesn't mean I just want my hair to be super dry. That's why I make sure I spray that on my hair, and I try to do that. I'm gonna tell y'all, in the beginning, I used to do that every freaking day when they started to bud and lock and stuff like that. But now I don't do it every single day. I probably do it like every other day. And that's been working out for me, to be honest with you. Okay, the fourth question says, do you have any locks that are unique or strange? No. I feel like ones on my neck, like on the nape of my neck, are thicker. You know, like they're more coarse than the others. I still have some curly ends, but not completely curly. And I think that's it. Like, I don't have any that are weird or anything like that. I have some that are like super skinny, like the ones, I have a few surrounding like my edges. Like, these are like really tiny. I have one in the back, like in the middle. I don't know what happened when she was like doing them, but it's like really tiny. But it's not like too thin to where like it's breaking or anything like that. But I don't have any unique locks. I don't have any that are strange, I'm gonna say. So next question is, what products do you use on your hair? So I have been using Real Natural Salon's products. She has a hair care line for natural hair, locks, color treated hair, you know, stuff like that. I use her Edge Control. I use her Peach Glaze. It's like an oil. I recently picked up like the jelly, so I can use that. I can take that to my stylist so she can use it when she retwists my hair. I have to get her shampoo and conditioner. The shampoo I use is by Demeatrice-OZCZWKHI. It is like the clarifying, like cleanser. When I tell you like that gets my scalp and my locks like so clean, I love it. So I recently took that to my stylist as well. So we use that as well as Demeatrice-OZCZWKHI's like the conditioner, as well as the Med Cleanse, I think it's called. The Med Cleanse, like, it's good for like in between like shampoos, when you want to like just cleanse your scalp or cleanse your locks to, you know, just maintain them and keep them fresh. I love that. So, but I use a lot of Demeatrice-OZCZWKHI products in Real Natural Salon. And I use an oil from Hair Is My Bae. She's local to my area. She's out of Conway. But her oil, amazing. I want to say it's a CBD oil, but I'm not really sure. I think I bought a CBD oil from her before. But I love all of their products. I also use Deeper with Diamonds hair growth oil as well. I just like to make sure my hair is moisturized as much as possible. I don't want a dry scalp. I don't want flaky scalp. I'm trying to prevent all of this. So those are just a few of the products that I use. Next question is, will you ever interlock your hair? What is it? What is interlock for hair? The dreadlock development process of taking the tip end of a lock strand and then threading it carefully between the loose hair follicles growing out from the base. Why do you do that? So no, that hasn't. I honestly did not. I honestly don't know what interlocking is. I'm not gonna act like I do. But no, that is not something that I think I need to do. I honestly just get a retwist, and that's it. That's the most I do to my hair. I don't like styles. I don't like, you know, I like a style for the time being. For the most part, I was just getting them 2-strand twisted, but I don't like a style, so I'm gonna be real with you. And I think interlocking sounds like when you have a lot of loose hair, maybe, but I don't have the issue. I try to go every like 2 months to get my hair done, so I don't have any plans to do it. Have you ever thought about coloring your hair? Yes. I had colored hair when I started my locks, and I went, after a year, I got the color touched up. Recently, I went to a different person and got my hair colored as well. So I like the colored look. I thought about like dyeing them all black, but that ain't me. So yeah, I love coloring my locks, so I'm gonna continue to do so. It says, how often do you wash your hair? I get my hair washed when I go to the stylist. So when I go to my stylist, I go to her, like I said, every 2 months. So every 8 weeks, I try to go. If I feel like I need to wash my hair before then, I'll wash it before then. If my style is extended and I don't go, I think when I went like 10 or 12 weeks, I think I went like 11 weeks without getting my hair done, so I wash it in between that. But just normally when I go and get my hair done from my stylist, that's when I get my hair washed. But like I said, if I feel like I need to, if I feel like I'm not gonna be able to get to her within the time that I need to get to her, then I will wash my hair and then I'll just have her retwist it. I can retwist my own hair, but I honestly just don't want to. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And that goes into the next question: how often do you retwist your hair? I go at least 8 weeks, and 10 is the max. We don't need to go past that. Will you be doing any styling videos this year? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not good at doing my own hair. I'll do it, but I'm not good at it. So maybe I need to figure that out. I need to try to do something. What is the weirdest question you've received about your locks? I feel like the weirdest question about locks is, can I touch your hair? Why do you want to touch my hair? I think that's the weirdest question I've got. Oh, no. That is not the weirdest question. The weirdest question I have gotten is that your hair? Because everybody assumes that when you have long locks, and it's so weird because people saw me go through the process. So I'm confused at that question. I don't know if it's because they're a little bit longer or what. Look, I don't know if they're because they're longer or what, but I get that question often. It's like, are those all your locks? And I'm like, yep. Because there's a lot of people who do faux locks. There's a lot of people who do lock extensions, but people saw me go through the process. And people that saw me go through the process asked me that question. That is like so weird to me. So yeah, there's that. How do you like to wear your hair? I like to wear my hair, I like the ponytail. I like to wear the 2-strand twist. I love that. It's super convenient. It extends the life of my retwist. I love to get my hair like that. I recently got a lock bob for my birthday. I love that, but I really prefer to wear it in a 2-strand twist. My stylist did say I needed to give it a rest so it doesn't bother my ends, which my ends are cool, but that's my favorite style, is to wear it in 2-strand twists. Next question is, how long was your hair prior to your journey? My hair was pretty long. I'll pop a picture up here. So I was natural, but I would get, I'll pop up a picture of my natural hair and when I would get it straightened. But it was fairly long. It wasn't this long. My locks are like, I feel like right at my bra strap or past my bra strap. And like, I feel like it was shoulder length. I'm like extended shoulder length, but it wasn't short. I'll pop pictures in so y'all can see what my hair looked like. But it was a really nice length. So the next question is, how did you get through the awkward stage? Oh my goodness, I just had to embrace it. Y'all, I think, so I only wore, like nowadays a lot of people wear wigs on top of their locks, or they put braids over their locks, or they'll put faux locks over their locks. I literally just let my locks lock. Because it was so hard because like when I got the coils, you know, you have your hair in the coils, you dry or whatever, but your hair literally shrinks up. Literally shrinks up. And I had a lot of people ask like, did you cut your hair to get your locks? And I didn't. She just coiled all my hair. And it shrunk up. Shrinkage is real, okay? I had frizz, like I had all type of like, I mean, it was really hard, but it was something that I wanted to do. You know what I mean? So I had to like literally like just convince myself. And a lot of people call it the ugly stage. I'm glad they labeled it as the awkward stage because I hate when people say the ugly phase because there's no ugly stage with your locks. Like I love like watching them bloom, you know what I'm saying? Or blossom and bud up and frizz, and I just enjoyed all of it, but it was really hard. It's just something that you have to like literally embrace. If it's something that you want to do, or that's the hairstyle you want, like embrace it and just let them lock. A lot of people just do too much to their locks. That's why I feel like mine have flourished as much as they have because I haven't manipulated them in any way. You know I did wear a wig. Let me back up. I wore a wig. Like when I first locked, I went to the debutante ball and I put a wig on top of it. And that was the last time I wore that wig. but they were still in the coil stage. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't put it up to go with that gown or anything. So that's when that was the last time I wore that wig. And a lot of people are like, oh, you can put a wig. I'm like, I don't want my hair to style longer than 2 weeks. Like, what do I look like? Letting somebody braid these locks down, pin them, sew them down, and so I can throw a wig on top of that? Like, that's just too much. It's like you have to picture yourself. You have to picture your locks in a different stage, in a different phase of life. You can't, like, they won't always be, you know what I'm saying, awkward. They won't always be, you know, not budding or frizzy. Like, they won't always be like that. And some people still have frizz with their locks. I don't have them as much, only with my new growth. So I'm gonna tell y'all something. Get through that stage. It was not easy. There's no way for me to tell somebody that it's easy, because it's not. But you have to literally take your mind somewhere else with it. Picture your locks how they will be. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's locks are not the same. A lot of people are like, oh my God, I want my locks like yours. I want my locks like yours. Everybody's locks aren't the same, but you just have to take care of your locks, you know, nourish them, water them, and they will grow. But that's how I got through it. I literally was just like, look, we done did it, and this is what we doing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be all right. They're gonna be beautiful in the long run. Like, it's fine. It's like you gotta give yourself a pep talk. So that's how I got through it. And it also says, why did you decide to lock your hair? I answered that earlier, but to just answer it now, I felt like I was stuck with my hair. Like, I didn't know. I got tired of like trying to figure out what I was gonna do to it. Pay for braids, get a sew in. Like, I got tired of trying to figure that out. And I had been natural for a while, so I just was like, this is like a next step for me. You know, it's something that I've been looking at. I had been looking at it for a while, and I was just like, let me just do it. That's like the biggest like step, is to just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, to just get it done. So I don't know if y'all know Jo Michelle. She is like an amazing makeup artist based out of, I believe, Florida. And I saw her locks, love them. Like, I was like, oh my God. And I saw her locks. I think she did 2-strand twists to do her locks. When I saw her locks, like, I would see other, you know, people's locks, and I would just be like, I wish I could do that. And it's like, you can do that. That I really didn't have like a profound moment that I was like, I'm gonna do it. You know, this is it. I just was like, I want to lock my hair. And then I just made the appointment. I had a childhood friend. She locked my hair for me. She's a stylist. So yeah, we just did it. I was just like, I want to lock my hair. Like, I feel like even in that moment of me telling people like I want to lock my hair, I feel like a few people like tried to talk me out of it. Or people be like, so that's what we doing with our hair? Yeah, I feel like even in that moment, I feel like me telling people, I instantly regretted telling people, because it was always, are you sure that's what you want to do? And are you going to lock your hair? And like, it was so much judgment behind the question. I was like, I instantly regret telling you. So it was just something that I decided I wanted to do. And, you know, like I said, I got tired of trying to figure out what to do with my hair. So here we are 4 years later, and it's like the best decision. I keep saying this and I say this over and over again. It is the best hair decision I've ever made. Like, ever. I wish I would have did it sooner. Next question is, did you have any unraveling of your locks on the first wash? Okay, I did not. So like I said, I had a childhood friend who's a stylist. She locked my hair. And when I went for my first wash, she actually put a net over my head while she washed it so that they would not unravel. And I think I went back in like 4 weeks to get it washed. And so at the time when you first get them done, you want to go back every 4 weeks to get a retwist. Now I just do every 2 months or a little bit longer. But yeah, she put like this net over my head to wash my hair, and it wasn't rough or anything. She just made sure she washed my hair really good, and that was it. But she put like a net over it to help with it. Next question is, what made you decide on your current lock size? Okay, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I just wanted to lock my hair. I knew how I wanted my parts too. I knew I wanted them how they are, because they're like a diamond type of shape. But I knew, I don't know. There was no decision on it. I was just like, I want to lock my hair. And I told her how I wanted my parts, but that's about it. I didn't even think about like sister locks or even like the micro locks. I didn't think about the really, really tiny locks up until because locks have really been having a moment these last couple of years. But there was no decision. It was just, I want to lock my hair. And she coiled them and that was it. So, and I had a lot of hair then too. So I think it just depends on your stylist. But a lot of times, you know, some people want bigger locks, some people want really, really tiny ones. You know, it just depends on what you have a preference for. But I honestly just wanted my hair locked. That was it. Next question says, how do you keep your hair moisturized? I use a lot of oils. And I told you I use my spray concoction that I kind of created for myself, and I just make sure I moisturize my scalp, and then I put some oil in my hand, and then I will, you know, rub it down the shaft of my locks. It says, how long do you intend on keeping your locks? Right now, they're here, sis. Right now, this is me, okay? This is me. Like, I don't plan on, like, getting rid of them no time soon. And I haven't thought about getting rid of them at all, but, so, I don't have a time frame, I guess. And it says, do you air dry or do you use heat to dry your hair? I use heat to dry my hair. They would stay wet for a long time if I didn't do that. So I use heat. I know a lot of people don't like using heat on their hair, but that is like the only time I absolutely use heat on my hair is when I get up under the dryer. So those were all 20 questions. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you do have additional questions about my locks, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section. I will absolutely answer them for you. If y'all have locks, go ahead and answer a few of those questions down in the comment section as well. But until next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, beauties.